Yeah, this is Johnny Grube from wildmantraining.com. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about men today and the ones that are the experts in what masculinity really is. It seems to me that the only people that seem to be able to talk about masculinity are people that own a gym, live in a gym, have big arms, or MMA fighters. I'm just trying to figure out when that became masculinity. For the most part, the gym's a safe space. If you're the weightlifting gym and you go to the gym and you're bench pressing, you're in a safe space. You have a spotter, it's cordial, everybody's nice to everybody. I used to go to the gym, okay? You were there, it was a great time, no danger whatsoever. So I'm trying to figure out, where did you learn to be masculine in the gym? Obviously, strength is always better than weakness. Strength, you're going to get more women. But it's a goddamn safe space. You know, you can't get the bar off your chest, you got somebody there to pull it up. Well, guess what, man? Life ain't like that. There isn't always somebody there to pull you up. Sometimes that bar just got to lay on your chest. It got so bad that I had left the gym and started training in a garage with our own equipment. But getting back to the masculinity thing. Masculinity comes from adversity. It comes from hardship. It comes from struggle. It comes from actually working outside of the gym in the real world. I came up in the blue-collar environment. I started working at 12 years old. I became a teenage father at 17. Okay, I learned how to be a man fast. You come up in the blue-collar environment, you have a big mouth, somebody's going to call you on that big mouth. It's just the way it is. You know, the great thing about social media, it keeps people safe. You know, there was a time when there was no social media. If you had a problem, somebody had to confront them. And I can tell you right now, there was nobody writing letters and sending them across the world. You know why? Or across the country. Because the dumb fucks would put their return address on there and we'd be able to find who they are. But today people don't do that. They hide. And that's fine. They can be cowards all they want. But these are guys you can never listen to. Their opinions are invalid. Masculinity comes from so much more than the gym or being an MMA fighter. It comes from struggling, comes from adversity, comes from raising kids, having a family. I tell you what, you know, you want to learn what toughness is? Try raising a family. Try raising a family that count on you to eat. Okay? It's all on you, man. You can be a single guy and goes to the gym all the time. You don't have to take care of nobody but yourself. That's fucking easy. Actually, there's guys out there that can't take care of themselves. They can't take care of themselves. They barely make it. But they're going to tell you what masculinity is. Hey, man, you ain't a fucking man until you find out what it's like to have others count on you to eat. When I looked at what people were, what the men that I seen that were masculine were hard chargers. They were hard workers. Them guys, they wouldn't take any shit from anybody. They stood. You know, these guys out there today, I'm a whole 5'7". My whole life I've been in a blue-collar environment. I've had the same attitude from the time I was 15 to now 50. And guess what? If I was going to be called out, I was called out. Yeah, I still have the same attitude. Nothing's changed. And I was willing to back up everything I say. These guys out there today, they'll think that, hey, man, I can say whatever I want. And you can, because you hide. That's not masculinity. Guys that are hanging out in the gym all day and won't do anything else, you know, there's got to be more to it than that. There's just more to it than that. No, them guys, those guys out there, they're living a different type of lifestyle than old-style men used to. Men actually had to do things. They had to go to work. They had to be strong. They had to be physically and mentally tough. And that's what it was. They had pride in themselves. They took care of themselves. They stayed strong. They went to work every day. The masculinity they're pushing today are guys sitting at home, sitting at a computer, writing books, and taking care of themselves. Man, there's so much more to masculinity in that. And until people figure that one out, our country's going to get worse than it already is. Later.